Well, what do you think? I think, we may have some people join us in just a moment, but Cantor, it looks like you've got your guitar
Yeah,
and I hear your voice. So are you ready to, what do you think? You want to do some songs and we'll all bring in Shabbat?
absolutely. So this is one that I'm sure you all know. It's our Bim Bam Shabbat Shalom song that we like to open with. So you guys are all on mute, but please sing along with me. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. That was great. I could see some of you guys were doing some hand motions. That's awesome. Our next song to welcome in Shabbat is also not just for Shabbat; it's for welcoming each other. And so this is Hine Matov. It's about how good it is for everybody to be dwelling together. Even here on this virtual space, we're still together. So please join me. Hine Matov Umanayim שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב. שבת אחים גם יחד, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב. ידעי דדעי דדעי, הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב. ידעי דדעי דדעי, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב. ידעי דדעי דדעי, הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב. ידעי דדעי דדעי, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. שבת אחים גם יחד.
Well, how fun was that? That was great. Thank you, Cantor. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Shabbat Shalom, girls and boys and moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas and bubbies and Zadies and Sabas and Saftas. I think I got everybody. Do we have any aunts and uncles? Because we could do that too. It is so great to see everybody from close by and all over the country. This is the way to celebrate Shabbat as families. This is the way to do it. So it is so great to be together tonight. We're going to have so much fun tonight. We're going to sing, we're going to dance. We're going to hear a story from our own children's book author, Jamie Kafel Al-Sheh, one of her great Jewish children's books. So much fun tonight. We're so glad that you are with us. And let us bring in Shabbat and bring in Shalom. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask your help to bring in this special day of Shabbat and joy and happiness and family. We need somebody to light candles if you have candles at home. If you'll light candles for us and we'll spotlight you. We need somebody to share your Kiddush cup of grape juice. And we also need somebody, if you have a challah at home, to show us your challah and maybe remove the challah cover and be a Shabbat magician. So who would like to do candles tonight? And you know what? Let's open up our chat box and maybe we can type this in. I see some hands raised. I saw Eva's hand raised and I saw Abby's hands raised. Abby, why don't we start with you, sweetie, because your mom's telling the story. What would Abby like to do tonight?
We have, can you say it? Challah.
You have a challah. Awesome. So you guys will do the challah. Abby's going to do the challah. Eva, what would you like to do tonight? I saw your hand go up. Are you typing it in?
Candles.
Awesome. This is so great. This is Bashert. This is meant to be because I saw that. Let's see. Oh, we got so many people want to participate. This is great. So how about this? Can I ask, because we have a number of people who would like to do the grape juice. Has anybody never done grape juice during our Kid Shabbat at home or even taught Shabbat? Has nobody ever gone up to do grape juice? Because I'd like, if you're a first-time Shabbat leader, to have a chance to do it. So let's see. Eiler, have you done grape juice before? I know Owen loves to do grape juice, and he is so great at doing. You know what? You guys will both do it. You'll both do it. We'll share the spotlight. Jason, can we do that? Can we share the spotlight?
We can go back and forth, yeah.
Okay, so Eiler and Owen are going to do grape juice. And as long as we're sharing spotlights, I see that Griffin and Luke also want to do candles with Eva. So I hope I've got everybody. And if not, we'll do it differently next time. And you'll have a chance next time. All right, so if everybody is ready, we are ready to sing Shabbat and sing Shalom.
Awesome. So am I. Let's go. Ready? We sing Shabbat, we sing Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. We sing Shabbat, we sing Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
All right, Shabbat always begins on Friday night with beautiful candles, the warm glow of the candles. So Eva's got her candles. I see her candles all set up. Griffin and Luke have their candles. So let's have them both spotlight. There's Eva. She's getting ready. Look at her tall candles with the tin foil. That's a good way so it doesn't drip all over those beautiful candlesticks. All right. So Eva and Dad are doing one, and let's get also, thank you guys. And here are Luke and Griffin, if you guys are ready.
Okay, we're getting ready.
You're getting ready. I love how both of your families have silver candlesticks. Way to go.
Yeah.
Yay. All right, let's do the blessing together.
We bless the Sabbath lights. Lehadlik neshel Shabbat. We bless the Sabbath lights. We sing Shabbat. We sing Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. We sing Shabbat. We sing Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
All right, so with the warm glow of the Shabbat candles going, it is time for some yummy, delicious grape juice for Kiddush. And let's see. So for Kiddush, we have Owen and we have Eiler are going to do the yummy grape juice. And let's see if we can spotlight them. There they are. Okay. Owen's got his Kiddush cup. And let's see Eiler's Kiddush cup. And Louie's helping out. Oh, I see your haircut, Louie. And Eiler's going to help out too. There it is. All right. Very nice. Okay. Well, Cantor is ready to lead us in the blessing over the yummy grape juice.
Ore peri hagafen, we bless the Sabbath wine. Ore peri hagafen, we bless the Sabbath wine. We sing Shabbat, we sing Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, we sing Shabbat, we sing Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
Oh, that grape juice looks delicious. And last but not least, the challah has been waiting so patiently. And Abby is getting ready to be our Shabbat magician to remove the... Oh, look at that beautiful challah cover they have. Let's spotlight that, Jason. We got to see before Abby removes it. Look at that beautiful... Oh, my goodness, with pomegranates.
Rimonin.
Oh, look at that. And look at the challah. Oh, it looks delicious. Well, let's say our blessing over the challah together as Cantor leads us.
Hamotzi lechem min haaretz, we bless the Sabbath bread. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz, we bless the Sabbath bread. We sing Shabbat, we sing Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, we sing Shabbat, we sing Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
Yay, everybody. Shabbat is here. Shabbat is officially here. Oh, and I saw that Mia had her plushie grape juice and plushie challah. Thank you, Mia, also for participating. There it is. She's on the beach. She's got the challah. She's got the grape juice. She's got her Kiddush cup. She is ready to celebrate Shabbat on the beach with Mom. That's the way to do it, Mia. Hey, did everybody notice? I don't know if you all see the number of participants we have tonight. Look at the number at the top. Do you have a number at the top of your thing that says participants? And if so, who wants to type in the chat box how many participants you see in our Shabbat service together? 18, that's right, Eiler, 18. That's a great Jewish number. That stands for life. Chai is life, adds up to 18, the two letters that make up the word for life in Hebrew. So how perfect that we have 18 families together tonight from all over the country. Well, you may have noticed that I changed my background from the mountain to the ark in our sanctuary. So I have a question for everybody. I'm going to try to point the right direction. I can never point the right direction. So I'm pointing. What is in that big ark with Hebrew letters on it? Somebody put in the chat box, if we were to open that ark in our sanctuary, what's going to come tumbling down? Who wants to put that in the chat box? Oh, and people knew hi. That's awesome. Yes, the Torah. Eiler, you were on top of it tonight. Well done. Well done, sir. Yes, these Torah scrolls, these plushy Torahs would come tumbling down. So what we're going to do now, there is a great prayer that we're going to sing together. Cantor, oh, and Cantor has her Torah. Cantor's got her little Torah. And if anybody else has a little Torah at home, we want to see your Torah scrolls too. There is Cantor. Cantor, did you get that when you were consecrated as a kindergartner?
No. I got this recently from online. I wanted to make sure I have one for Simchat Torah, but I find that I'm using it a lot because while we're stuck at home, I don't get to go and see the Torah like I usually do every week. And this time I have it with me.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Where did you find that? Maybe we
I bought this on Amazon, but
Amazon.
there's
There you
lots of
go. So
different
if you
sources that you can buy them from.
well, so if you want one of those cool little Torahs, those miniature Torahs to have at home too, you can go to Amazon.
It costs what, like a 10,000th of the price of a normal Torah.
Right, it's not as expensive as a normal Torah, or it's probably not even expensive as a plushie, although it might be as expensive as a plushie. And well, so there's a beautiful prayer that says that God, the creator of the whole world, which we celebrate this week in the Torah portion Bereshit, at the beginning of the Torah of the book of Genesis, it says later in Deuteronomy that God, the creator of the whole world, that God is one. And that is the Shema. And Jason's going to put that up on our screen. Look how beautiful the Shema prayer is as the cantor leads us in the Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
All right, wonderful. Cantor, it sounded like there was some percussion there. Is everything okay?
I think everything's okay. I think it was a painting that fell.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, sorry that happened, but Cantor will put up her painting later after our service. But you know what we're going to do in the meantime? After we take the Torah from the ark and we sing the Shema, we dance with the Torah. So we're looking forward to our dancers. There's been some great dancing in our Kids Shabbat at home. So we invite all of those who want to dance. Now is the time to do it. And Cantor, you have a special song to dance to today.
I do, yes. This song's a little different from what we usually do, and this song is particularly in honor of this week's parasha in the Torah, which since we came to the beginning of the Torah last week, we're still there at the beginning of the Torah, Bereshit, Genesis. So this song is called Hine Tov Me'od, which means, behold, it is very good, which is what God says upon seeing the things that God creates. So please put on your dancing shoes for this one. It's fun and upbeat, and if you know the words, please sing along.
Oh, thank you, Cantor. That was so wonderful. I love that song. Isn't that song great, boys and girls? And moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas? Isn't that a fantastic song? And we saw some great dancing. We saw some spectacular dancing. I also saw somebody eating a taco. So is it Taco Tuesdays? Yes, Samantha's got the tacos. So there's Taco Tuesday and there's Taco Shabbat. I think that's a taco. It looks delicious. I'm getting hungry just looking at it. Well, so, oh, yes, it is a taco. Very nice. Is it yummy,
Is that
Samantha?
a Triceratops taco holder?
Oh my goodness, is that right?
Wow.
Good call,
That's very
Cantor. You know
special.
your dinosaurs. Cantor, we'll have to do, maybe we'll ask Jamie to do it, but there's a song about it, right? A dinosaur celebrating Shabbat and a couple of books about dinosaurs celebrating Shabbat.
Very cool.
Very nice. Well, we are so honored tonight. Speaking of stories, so there are so many great stories in the Torah, particularly in the first book of Genesis. And Jamie Kafel Al-Sheh has written a story about a story in the Torah that's next week. And since we're not together next week, we asked Jamie, could you do it this week so we can have that story early? So Jamie, hi, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
It's so good to see you and Abby. Hi, Abby. Shabbat Shalom. So, Jamie, is there anything that you want to say before you start with the story? And Jason's going to show everybody the story. Jamie sent Jason a PDF of her book. There it is.
Ta-da!
Ta-da. So, Jamie, take it away.
All right. Well, this book is called Can You Hear a Coo? Coo. And this is the first children's book I ever had published. And it is by me. You'll see my name on there. Jamie Kafel Al-Sheh, thank you, and illustrated by Mark Loomer, who is a wonderful illustrator of children's books and also author of Jewish children's books. And you might notice something interesting about this cover. I don't know if anybody can figure out what kind of birds are those. Does anybody know what kind of bird says coo? Anybody out there? You could put it in the chat box if you want. Oh, I wonder. Abby says, I know what it is. Well, what those birds are, those are not just any birds, those are doves. And that's a little bit of a hint about what this book is going to be about, because it's a very simple book, but it has a little surprise ending. Some of you already know it. And those of you who don't, you'll find out. Okay, we can turn to the beginning. Can you hear a coo? Coo. Doves, not one, but two. Two. And why do we say it 2 times? Because they are in a pair. And that's another hint about what's going to happen in this story. All right, next one. Listen, feet go skitter, skitter. Mice, they squeak and twitter, twitter. That's a noise that mice make, twitter, twitter. And you probably know that word from the app Twitter. Why is it called that? Because it's that sound when we're talking, right? Or when mice are going. We can turn. Something sounds like slide, slide. Snakes creep side by side, side. And you'll notice also those interesting colors, right? Kind of earth colors, like mice in the Israeli desert, maybe. All right, we can turn. Hey, who's saying giggle, gaggle? Geese, their tails go wiggle, waggle. Feel free to wiggle around and waggle around like a goose. We can turn. Do you hear a neigh, neigh? Zebras sharing hay, hay. You can see that hay in their mouths. And you probably know another hay. A lot of you are in first grade, so you know the Aleph Bet. There's a hay in there. That's a different hay. But it's kind of funny. If you think about it, it sounds just the same. We can turn. What just shouted? Eek, eek. Monkeys swing and shriek, shriek. Look at those tails. I love how Mark, the illustrator, made those tails so long and curvy. We can turn. Now, here comes a growl, growl. Tigers, see them prowl, prowl. Now, you've probably never seen a red tiger before, But doesn't that look nice? And I think that's an interesting thing. When you make a picture, you can make it any color you want. You don't have to make it the color of the real thing. You could make it a color that you think would be nice in your imagination. So that's what Mark did with that picture. We can turn. Who is marching with this band? People. See them hand in hand, and they're all holding hands. You see some other animals in pairs that we didn't talk about. Yeah, there. You can turn. All behind the coo, leading 2 by 2, 2. And if you didn't know what it was about before, you might have a guess now. Let's turn the page. They know that in stormy weather, friends like these should stay together. And what's that big boat? You see the snakes going up the gangplank, and you see the mice and the geese. Everybody's getting on board. That is Noah's Ark. That's right. Noah's Ark. The end.
Wow, Jamie, that was wonderful.
And I want to
Thank
show
you.
you one other fun thing. Look at
Please.
this. Can you see this? This is the Hebrew version of this book, which came out late this past year. And because it was translated into Hebrew, you know, the same words don't rhyme in Hebrew if you try to just translate it one to the other. That's why it's actually called Shemayim Miba. Can you hear who's coming? And they're not saying cuckoo, they're saying me, who is
Which
it?
translates to who? Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, like an owl.
A little like an owl, but this one is the me, who is
Me,
it?
which literally means who.
Who is it? Yeah.
Wow, that is so cool, Jamie. Well, boy, we love the story, and thank you for all the ways that you engaged us, and thank you also for explaining what Twitter means. I never thought about that until you said it. Like, yeah, it's like, you know, tweets and making sounds like that. Wow. Well, that was so wonderful. Now, Jamie, how many children's books, Jewish children's books have you written?
Oh, I think there are 6 now. There are 2 more about to come out. Thank you to everybody who's writing in the chat. There are 2 more that are about to come out soon. One of them is called Matzah Craze, and that one is about Passover. And
All right.
then I've got another one called Ra Ra Mujadara, which is about foods of Israel and all the different cultures whose foods are popular in Israel and what they are like.
Well, that sounds fantastic. And we can find all your books on Amazon.com, right?
You can. Yeah, there are quite a few, some for picture books for a little bit older and ones like this for younger. The latest picture book is Hard Hat Cat, and that is about a stray cat in Israel.
Wonderful. And I'm also typing in the chat box.
There are
Jamie, do I
many
have that
books.
right? So the publisher of many of these is Carben. It's spelled with a K. So it's KARBEN.com, and they are publisher of Jewish
Sure.
books
Yeah,
for children of
I've
all
seen their calendars
ages.
before.
So you can go on Carben. I'm sorry, did I not do the car? Yeah, there it is. You
Yes,
can go
and
on
thank you,
Carben.com.
Look at what
Mhm.
Emily wrote in the chat box. She said, you can also buy them at Vroman's in Pasadena. And Vroman's is I believe, the oldest independent bookstore I know in California, possibly in the US, and they need the
small
funds right now.
businesses.
So if you can get through them, that's great too. You might be able to order.
All right. Well, wonderful. And Jamie, your books are also featured in PJ Library. And I think a lot of our families, you know, get the books. You know, raise your hand if you get a PJ Library book at home every month or a CD, yeah? So you may find Jamie's book
Awesome. I'm seeing a lot
in
of
your
hands.
mailbox. Is that possible, Jamie? It may be in everybody's mailbox, maybe, I don't know, soon?
This one, you know, they've already sent it. They don't tend to repeat too soon. But the next one I think they are sending is Hard Hat Cat. So that'll probably be the first graders who would get it, or maybe a little bit younger. I'm not certain who they're sending it to.
Okay.
But that'll be the next one that they send. And
Well,
I learned that my Kol HaKavod, which is another one of my books, is going to be sent out by PJ Library to South Africa.
oh, wow. Well, congratulations. Yeah, I love your Kolak vote. I love every one of your books. We can't wait for Hard Hat Cat. And will you please come read one of your books with us again during Kids Shabbat at Home?
Yes, please.
All right, right, Abby? Won't that be great? All right. And I see Mom and Dad kvelling over there. I see Beth and Gary kvelling.
And it looks
Their
like you guys are
daughter,
wearing maybe
the
matching outfits
published
too.
author, many times over. There they are.
Jamie and Abby look like they're
Hello,
matching.
Shabbat
How can the
Shalom.
kefels not kvel?
That's right, the kafels are kvelling.
Shea.
And yes, Abby and I are wearing matching outfits.
That's so awesome. I love that.
Oh, fun. Hey, Jamie, maybe that's the title of a new book. The kafels are kvelling. That would be a good one. Well, thank you again. Thank you so much. And yeah, so the Jewish people around the world are going to read the story of Noah's Ark next Shabbat. So we had a little taste of it this Shabbat. It was so awesome. Wow. Well, one of the things that we all love to do that really makes Shabbat special each and every week is to share in the family blessing that we sing here at Temple Sinai. I think a lot of you know it. And Cantor is going to lead us all in the family blessing. And we'd like to invite you, if you're next to your child or your grandchild, to invite them to put their head in your hand for this family blessing.
May God bless you and keep you. May He shine His face upon you and grace you. May He lift His presence unto you and grant you peace. May God bless you and keep you. May she shine her face upon you and grace you. May she lift her presence unto you and grant you peace. And grant you peace.
Yay! That's such a fun thing to do for Shabbat as well. We're doing such fun things for Shabbat, and you know what? We're having so much fun celebrating Shabbat. This is our third Kids Shabbat at home, and of course, a lot of us were together for Rosh Hashanah family service and for Yom Kippur family service and Sukkot and Simchat Torah. So we're going to be doing Kids Shabbat at home now on a regular basis. It's going to be we're going to try to make it pretty regular the third Friday of every month at 5 o'clock, beginning at 5. We used to do Tat Shabbat the third Saturday of every month in the morning. So this is going to be like that, third Friday instead of the third Saturday. We have the third Friday. We'll be together for Kids Shabbat at home from 5 till about 5:40, 5:45 or so, however long people want to stay. And so we invite you. Our next Kids Shabbat at home is going to be Friday, November 20th at 5 o'clock. So please join us right before Thanksgiving. So please join us right before then. I can't believe it. Wow. Thanksgiving is like a month away. I can't even believe it. Well, it is so great to be together. So what we're going to do, I know Cantor has a fun closing song for us. And then after our closing song, everybody can unmute themselves and we can say hi and Shabbat Shalom and talk to each other. And thanks for everybody's, talking in the chat box. And welcome to Carol Cornell and her 3-year-old granddaughter playing Legos while we're sharing together. So it's great to be with everybody. And Cantor, tell us, you've got this great song to...
Yeah, I think this is one that a lot of people might know. It's called Shalom Chavirim. So it means goodbye, friends, until we meet again. So it's a great song for us to close with, and it's nice and upbeat. You can sing along. You can feel free to dance along if you want to, and we'll close out with this one. Shalom Chavirim, Shalom Chavirim. chaverim, shalom, shalom. Lehitraot, lehitraot, shalom, shalom. Shalom, chaverim, shalom, chaverim, shalom, shalom. Lehitraot, lehitraot, shalom, shalom. Shalom, chaverim, shalom, chaverim, shalom, shalom. Lehitraot, lehitraot, shalom, shalom. Shalom, chaverim, shalom, chaverim, shalom, shalom. Lehitraot, lehitraot, shalom, shalom.
Oh, such a wonderful song. And lehitraot, that's another great Hebrew word. Cantor, how would we explain lehitraot?
Until we see each other again.
Yeah, until we see each other again. So we look forward to seeing you all again soon. Certainly by next Friday for Kids Shabbat at Home, maybe earlier. So lehitraot until we see you again. And let's unmute everybody and let's wish each other a Shabbat Shalom and say hi.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat
Shalom. Thanks, Cantor.
Shabbat Shalom.
Hi, Hanels.
Hi.
Who's trying to say?
Hi, everybody.
Great to see you.
What's great about shalom is it's hi and it's bye.
Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Hi, and we want to thank Jason Marks. Thank you, Jason and Susan, for being in the room.
Say bye.
Hi, Mama. Bye.
Hey,
Hey, big boy.
Is that Louis saying hi? Mia, it's so good to see you, Mia, with your parents. It's so great to see you guys.
Good to see you too. Hi, Owen.
We hope you had fun. We hope everybody had fun today.